What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to showcase some of the most underrated superstars in WWE and AEW across different industries. It really doesn't matter. I just think that these superstars are the most underrated. Now, obviously, everybody says, oh, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, Cesaro, Chad Gable. No, I don't want to do the most obvious superstars. I just want to do superstars that, in my personal opinion, deserve a lot better, or in past tense, deserved a lot better wherever they went, WWE or AEW. So I'll just start off Dolph Ziggler. This one is kind of obvious, but I don't see too many people talk about Dolph Ziggler. Like, I still see some people saying that Dolph Ziggler, was booked properly. Like, he absolutely was not. I think, in my opinion, that Dolph Ziggler is as good, if not better, than Seth Rollins. I know that's a very hot take. That's just my opinion. I think that Dolph Ziggler had a lot of potential in the WWE. And I think if he was still in the WWE, they would not be booking him very good, which really sucks. If I was booking him, I would book him as, how they booked Seth Rollins. That's just my opinion on Dolph Ziggler. So, really sucks he never got a good push in the company. Next up, we have Aleister Black. Still a lot of potential for him to do big things, Maybe he could still win a world championship. I like that he was getting a lot of TV time. I just hate that it was against Damian Priest because I don't like Damian Priest. But I think Aleister Black is very, very good. A lot of potential with him. I'm going to keep this one a little vague, though, because I know he can still win world championships, but he performs at a really high level, and his mic skills are great. Great character. Just a really good superstar all around. And I hope to see big things for him in the future. But right now, he's not being booked the best. Next up, we have Karrion Kross. I think he was amazing in the WWE. I loved Karrion Kross. Glad to see him get a little shine before he was unfortunately released, but obviously it didn't lead to nothing. I think he's doing great work on the indies. Like, I love watching his, promo packages on YouTube that he's been putting out. Karrion Kross, absolute great talent. I really do miss him. I hope he returns to WWE. I don't think he will, but I hope he does because he was a great talent. He was actually good in ring. I know everybody was saying that he was not good in ring. I thought he was pretty decent in ring. He has a real, fighting background. And obviously, the thing that really carried him was his character work and his promo skills. So, Karrion was an absolute amazing talent. Next up, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, DIY. Both of them, I know Ciampa just got released, which really sucks. Not as a tag team, them separately. Like, Tommaso Ciampa in NXT in his prime was absolutely amazing. I thought they were going to do big things with him on the main roster, and they just kept him with Johnny Gargano, unfortunately. Like, just go back and watch prime Tommaso Ciampa in NXT, and you really understand. Similar Johnny Gargano, I thought when he got called up, he would have like a Daniel Bryan type of run and maybe win a world championship, kind of like how Daniel Bryan did. Absolute underdog. And they could have told a really great story with Johnny Gargano there. So it really sucks that he never got a good push. I hope he doesn't get released too. That would absolutely suck. People hate this guy for some reason. Grayson Waller. I like Grayson Waller, man. I know, the work that he's doing right now with the New Day really doesn't, showcase him the best. It doesn't really do a good job of proving my point. But I think Grayson Waller is really underrated. Not the best in ring, but he's pretty decent. And I don't know. I just see a lot of potential in Grayson Waller for whatever reason. I feel like he can do big things. Obviously not world championship material, but I think he could be a good mid-carder once he splits from the New Day, because that is not the best. I really did like A-Town Down Under. I thought that was pretty good. And his work in NXT was pretty decent. I wasn't a fan of him at first, but I don't know. I just see something in Grayson Waller, and I think he can be pretty good in the WWE. Next up, Solo Sikoa. I actually met Solo Sikoa. I love Solo Sikoa. He's hilarious. I just love his work right now with the Wyatt Six. Bray Wyatt is my favorite wrestler of all time, and I still love what Solo Sikoa is doing right now. It's really, really good work. Yeah, I don't know. Solo Sikoa just became an absolute great talent after WrestleMania 40, and he started, his MFTs and the bootleg bloodline, bringing in Jacob. He's just become absolute hilarious. He's great in ring, and I don't know. I just find Solo hilarious. He's really, really good. I think he can, be a world champion one day. Next up, we have an AEW superstar, Ricochet. Obviously, he was in WWE. This is his Mattel figure. Ricochet, is just insane in ring. Never was good on the mic. Never really had a good character, to be honest. And I was, still surprised that Vince booked him to win the Intercontinental and United States Championship. That was very surprising. I wouldn't expect Vince to book Ricochet like that, but Ricochet is a great talent. And, obviously with that character, if you consider it a character, it was really, really bland in WWE. Wasn't going to get him to win a world title, but he was doing some pretty cool things with Dragunov and Braun Breaker before he unfortunately left. And now he's in AEW, and it's really, really good work in my opinion. Like, that's the way to book Ricochet. I don't think there's any other way to book him, because really, he's great in ring, but no character work. And how they're booking him in AEW as a heel is just absolutely hilarious. Great work. I'm loving Ricochet in AEW. Like, that really revives his career going to AEW and becoming a heel. Insane. Next up, another one that a lot of people hate. This one's 50-50. I think most people, understand, like, how good he is. I'm talking about Logan Paul. Everybody hates Logan Paul for personal reasons. Just put that aside and just realize that he's really, really good in the WWE. And if he fully commits, he's 100% winning world titles. He's really, really good. I really do like Logan Paul a lot. He's insane in ring, and he's getting better on the mic. I think he should just stay a heel forever. Like, never, ever turn him face. They tried against Roman Reigns. That was not good. Just keep Logan Paul. They even tried against The Miz. That was not good either, but he's always impressing in ring, and he's a great talent. Really like that he's in the Vision. He's pretty funny too. I really do like Logan Paul, and if he fully commits to WWE, which I think he will absolutely win world championships. I'm hoping he wins Money in the Bank this year. I'm just calling it now. Logan Paul, great talent. And the last superstar, this is just really, really sad. I'm talking about Brian Cage. I haven't seen him in AEW in a long time. A lot of people probably don't even know who Brian Cage is. If I were to describe Brian Cage, he's like a creative character in 2K. Like, he's insanely jacked, one of the best physiques I've ever seen. And he moves like, I don't want to say Rey Mysterio, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but something like that. Like, he has an insane moveset. Like, tone down Rey Mysterio right now a little bit, and that's kind of like Brian Cage's moveset. Insane. He moves like he can, like, hang around with, like, Will Ospreay, Omega, and Ricochet, because he also has the muscle. Like, Brian Cage could have absolutely been world champion in WWE 100 times over, because he has that look of a superstar, and he moves insane. Brian Cage, I think, is the most underrated superstar of all time, because he got no opportunities at all in AEW. Really, really sucks. Like, they book him like an absolute jobber. I know he's not the best on mic, but just the presentation of Brian Cage, put him with somebody like a Paul Heyman, and it's over. You have the next big thing. And it sucks that I believe he's, like, in his 40s now, mid-40s. And, yeah, it's kind of too late. I don't think he'll go to WWE. This is just one of the biggest flops of all time, in my opinion. Brian Cage, the most underrated superstar of all time. I'm throwing it out there. But let me know who you guys think is the most underrated, and if you agree with my list or not. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed.